Okay, here we are inside the greenhouse. The stone wall is finished, but I want to talk to you about some of the processes we're going to do throughout the winter to finish up this Walipini greenhouse. As I've mentioned in other videos, most Walipinis are dug deep into the ground and you just cover it up. This one is a little bit different, and there's still arguments going on whether this is really a Walipini or not. If you look this way, we have our stone wall. This is for thermal mass. It was cold last night. It was 9 degrees last night, and the sun, my shadow line is like right here. Okay, so I'm about 8 feet off the shadow where the sun is coming past that wall. Okay, and this is not cold to the touch. It's cool, but it's a lot warmer than a refrigerator. I can leave my hand there. Out here, the air feels pretty chilly to me. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but the sun feels pretty warm. It's probably around 30 degrees right now, and it's supposed to get up to 40 will be our high in the afternoon, but it's about 10 o'clock right now, and so it's still pretty cool in the morning, and the sun beating down on these stones, they're already gathering heat. So that's pretty exciting. They're the wrong color to absorb a lot of heat. Black would absorb the most heat. These are a pretty light colored stone, but as the sun penetrates through the plastic that we're gonna put on, then these stones will absorb the heat in the daytime, all winter long, summer too, obviously. And then they will be able to maintain temperature so that the plants will grow. We won't have those fluctuating spikes of super hot in the day, super cold at night. It will get hot in the day and then it will like curve longer, hopefully, so we don't have the spikes. We're trying to make it more mild for the plants. That's the idea of all this thermal mass in our 10-foot tall rock wall that we made in here.
So this element is definitely a Walipini element. This right here is definite Walipini.
Yeah, I mean,
but there is still the debate because
we're 10, 12 feet high here, but on that side, if you look over here, it pretty much just goes off straight. Okay, so that's the design. The west wall down there is stone, and this wall here is stone. And this is the wall with the door, so it's stone on both sides. Over there, on the west side, it's earth contact berm on the outside all the way. And so it's underground, as the north side is underground.
And here, it's really only earth contact for you're about 2 feet, 3 feet down?
About, yeah. We'll see the bottom of the door. Let's just...
I mean, from the outside, it looks like you're going to step into, like, you're going to step right onto the ground, but you're going to step down almost 3 feet here.
So ground level is about 3 feet, because at the bottom of the door will be ground level outside.
Yeah.
And so we're about 3 feet in, because it's up to about here, roughly. Okay, so where I'm standing right here is where the patio is going to go. There's going to be a patio of just native stone. We're just going to go pick up stones that are flat. I'm not going to cut any stone. We don't want to put that much work into it, although it'd be fun. I love cutting stone with a hammer and chisel. But this will be a patio area. Our growing beds here are basically 3 feet wide. I really love the 30-inch beds that most like market gardeners are using nowadays. 30-inch bed is a great thing. I went a little bit wider. I don't know why. If somebody says, how come you set it up that way? I just wanted to. I like the little bit wider bed because then you have a little bit less
space lost in a walkway.
Space. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Well, you always have like a thin walkway.
I love the thin walkways. 10-inch thin walkway is about what most people want. These are actually set up at 12 inches, but once you get your walkway coming down, they're pretty darn thin. It turns into a 10-inch on the bottom for sure. So we have 6 beds in here, 3 feet wide, and then we have our walkways it doesn't look like 6 beds, but it is.
So one.
There's the bed over there that's supported with the boards. There, and then 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then right against the wall.
Out yet, but this is actually a growing bed. Okay?
Yeah.
Right
And I
here.
want to point something out too, because we've talked about this, but you can't tell from here. We're actually going to grow a few plants on the rocks themselves.
Yes, we will.
Some herbs and things.
Absolutely, and we're going to talk about that in later videos. So,
It's going to be
come
fun.
back and I'll explain all that to you during the process. But this wall is awesome. The wall's done, but this is what it looks like on the inside. And this scaffolding here, the scaffolding is going to stay here for a good portion of the winter. But we're going to get growing in the beds. They're 100 feet long. There's 6 of them. We can grow a lot of food in there. We're going to get it going. And the scaffolding will stay here so that I can finish the grouting on the rock wall and get everything finished and sealed in. And that will be awesome. And then we're going to build the steps coming down from the door. We're going to get the patio done. But once the grouting is done, I will move the scaffolding out. That wall will be all complete maybe in 2 months from now. And then we will start on the steps and the patio. But I have to get all this out of the way to do the steps and patio. So the walls first, and then that's second.
I can't wait to show him what it's going to look like in here, because he's walked me through some of it. It's going to be awesome.
But I'm not going to start this process, so this will just be dormant. All this scaffolding will just be in the way, and it'll be dormant for maybe a month, because I have a lot of work.
Because we got to focus on the garden.
I have a lot of work to do. Tomorrow morning we put the plastic on, and today, I mean after that, after the plastic's on, then during the days, for the next few weeks, I'm going to be getting the irrigation lines on. I have these lines here. These are new lines. They were just in the garden for this one season outside. So I'm going to be setting these up, and I'm going to film all this and set these up, and it'll be the how-to do it. And so that'll be all on my Patreon page for my subscribers who subscribe to that to learn all the gardening techniques. And we're going to set these up. We're going to put the irrigation system together, and we're going to put the food process together.
It's exciting.
So see me in the next video. Have a great day.